Hello, and very happy to see you on my channel. This afternoon, we give you a piece of breaking news. Prince William and Harry's relationship bad and devastatingly broke down in last 18 months. Prince Harry hinted at a growing chasm between himself and his brother ahead of his bombshell split from the royal family earlier this year, when he moved to Canada. Moreover, he and wife Meghan Markle gave emotional interviews during their Africa royal tour, in which Harry hinted that the pair were going down different paths in life. And today, a forthcoming book claims the relationship between Prince William and Harry began to deteriorate 2 years ago. The latest insider book on the royal family, Battle of Brothers, delves deep into the rumored rift between the royal siblings. Prince Harry hinted at a growing chasm between himself and his brother ahead of his bombshell split from the royal family earlier this year. But royal watchers have claimed the split between William and wife Kate Middleton and the Sussexes deepened before Megxit. In the upcoming book Battle of Brothers, William and Harry, The Friendship and the Feuds, biographer Robert Lacey will lay bare the rift between the princes, according to a press release obtained by People. The book, due to be released in October, will examine the heir and spare dynamic that is said to have dogged between royal siblings throughout the history of the monarchy. Mr. Lacey is a historical consultant for Netflix's hit series The Crown, as well as the author of Majesty, a 1977 study of Queen Elizabeth. According to the teaser for the book, it will chart 18 months of trouble between Prince Charles's sons. The book's yet-to-be-released synopsis reportedly says, "Much reported on but little understood. Diana's boys have lived under constant scrutiny since birth. Raised to be the closest of brothers, the last 18 months has seen a devastating breakdown of their once unbreakable bond." With unrivaled knowledge of court life and access to impeccable sources, Robert Lacey investigates the untold reality of the brothers' relationship, explaining what happened when two sons were raised for vastly different futures, and showing how the seeds of damage were sown as their parents' marriage unraveled. According to People, the book will also address Meghan and Kate's roles in the brothers' relationship in recent years. It also claims to shed more light on why the Sussexes decided to abandon royal life. The pair have publicly said they wanted to step out of the royal spotlight and embark on a new, financially independent life. The fallout has been tumultuous, as Buckingham Palace was forced with the pair over their future in the latest rocky period of the monarchy. Meanwhile, in other news, Lady Colin Campbell claims Meghan Markle has political ambitions and wants to run for president one day as she prepares to release her book on the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Nothing surprises me about Markle. She is always seeking the limelight. It's all about her, nothing else seems to matter. On the plus side, they will have to relinquish the titles and hopefully line of succession rights. On the super plus side, Meghan will be fully open to scrutiny at the highest degree of transparency and accountability. Lady Colin Campbell, who is best known for her 2015 appearance in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, told Female she thought to move to the US was part of the plan to make the shift into the political sphere. The author claimed Meghan Markle has political aspirations and hopes to one day run for president. She said, "I know the Duchess of Sussex has political ambitions, and I've been told that one day she wants to run for president. I think everything she is doing, leaving the royal family and moving back to California, is part of her plan, and she has taken Harry along with her." But she also shared, "I agree that her ambitions are to command and control, but she hasn't got a hope in hell. She needs millions of dollars to run for any office. She needs first-class educational degrees from highly reputable academic universities. She needs solid support and backing, and she needs a base. She's got absolutely none of those, and the fact that the Sussex royals can't even complete a simple trademark document for their foundation reflects that they are incapable and incompetent. I wouldn't trust her to run a bath, let alone an office of power. Plus, she has the staying power of melting ice cream." I think old Colin put it very succinctly. It is Megan's book, written by her friends, and is her version of the truth. The reality is probably totally different. But how disgraceful writing about the royal family when you have been married into it for less than 2 years from when the book began. Totally disrespectful. The Jamaican-born British writer who penned the 1992 best-selling biography Diana in Private, The Princess Nobody Knows, has a new book out on Thursday about the Duke, 35, and the Duchess of Sussex, 38, titled Meghan and Harry, The Real Story. The author has given a number of interviews about the couple in recent weeks, including one with the Sunday Times, in which she said Meghan has squandered the most wonderful opportunity by leaving the royal family. She also claimed the signs Meghan would not adjust well to life as a royal were apparent shortly after her wedding to Prince Harry in May 2018. "We were all horrified," the author said. It was a warning sign Meghan was not going to adjust as well as she'd hoped. Also speaking to Australian TV network Channel 9 on Friday, in which she said Meghan was the driving force behind the decision to leave the royal family. And many fans also slammed Meghan for that, a fan wrote. I agree with Lady C. However, firstly, Markle will have to relinquish her titles if she wants to hold public office in the States. Secondly, she needs experience in campaigning and delivering in public office. Thirdly, she needs to be elected president. And speaking to my many American friends, she hasn't a hope in Hades. Those who have heard of her, and most haven't, dislike her because of the way she has behaved. A fan replied to him, Markle's delusions of grandeur are comical. I'd like to see her try politics because she'd have to accept then that the majority see her as a complete joke. She could not cope with media scrutiny in the apolitical role. How can she cope with the intense scrutiny that comes with the presidency? She has no relevant skills. She can't just marry someone for this role. Another added, yes, because what America needs is a far-left woke socialist. They have rejected Bernie Sanders. Why would they want Meghan, who is actually even more irritating? Meghan only wants to be president so she can live in a mansion she doesn't have to pay for, the White House, which she will inevitably rename, and to have free security, Secret Service. She won't even make it as a successful movie star, so how does she think she has a chance at president? I want her to run, as her humiliation would be good to see. Meanwhile, the next fan said, if Meghan really wanted to undertake a role of philanthropy, what could have been better than the royal platform she has chosen to discard? I am very suspicious of this young woman who would appear to want to use her royal title to further her ambitions, but on her, and only her terms. If I remember rightly, Meghans herself has said she wanted to be president. I think that it was started sometime between the engagement and the wedding. And the last one wrote, to become president of the USA, you need enough money to buy the right connections, just as Trump did. I doubt Meghan can find enough sponsors, although Harry would make a fine first lady. And what happens when things get too hot for her? Will she throw her arms in the air and say, I'm out of here? If she can't even follow the rules of the Queen, then what chance does she have following through as president? She can't just leave millions of people leaderless. We continue with another news. Prince William thanks fans for birthday wishes with another adorable photo of him playing with his children. Prince William has released a third photo of himself playing with his children, taken by wife Kate Middleton, to celebrate his birthday. The Duke of Cambridge posed alongside Prince George VI, Princess Charlotte V, and Prince Louis II, in stunning portraits taken by his wife Kate Middleton, which were released on Saturday night. But as the future king thanks fans for their well wishes on his birthday, the royal couple has shared another photo of him embracing his children. Prince William can be seen on the grass in the additional photo, with Charlotte wrapping her arms around his head while laying on his back. George lays next to his father, laughing away as his younger brother Louis lays on top of him, with his arm underneath his back. As Louis laughs in George's face, William holds his arms, securing him on top of his firstborn. Posting the stunning shots to their 11.8 million followers, a spokesperson for the family wrote, "Thank you everyone for your very kind wishes on the Duke of Cambridge's birthday today." And more tributes for the prince rushed in, with one fan writing, "Thank you for sharing your wonderful photos. They warm my heart every single time. What a beautiful family, and I hope you had a wonderful day together." A second added, "The sweetest family, happy birthday and happy Father's Day to Prince William once again." With a third commenting, "Thank you for sharing these pics. Wishing a very happy birthday to the Duke of Cambridge." In the first shots taken by Kate, which were released, William is seen sitting on a swing in the family's garden at their Norfolk home, Anmer Hall. He proudly places the youngest son, Louis, on his lap, while Charlotte stands on the swing, throwing an arm around her dad. George stands behind William, holding on to one of the ropes, holding the swing up as he giggles in the beautiful shot. The second photo taken by the trio's talented mom, Kate, sees William laying on the floor as his children bundle on top of him. His kids are seen in fits of laughter as they sit on his back and hold onto his arms. The images were captioned, "The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are very pleased to share a new picture of the Duke with Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis ahead of the Duke's birthday tomorrow." They added, "The picture was taken earlier this month by the Duchess." My news today has ended. How do you feel about it? Please let me know in the comments so we can discuss. Remember to like and share my video if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get more news from the royal family. Now have a nice day and see you in the next videos.
Hello, in a relationship that has been repeated for many years, suddenly one day has not passed. It must be a great shock, and right now Harry and William are burning intensely. I hope these two will calm down and sit down at the table to discuss their views and ways of life to develop common ground. Please continue to support us in the next video.